Next, it's Tuesday, and my S1s have completed some wonderful presentations in Keynote about different biomes and the animals that live in them. So the way that we're going to give feedback or audio feedback this time is using the insert audio feature within core apps. Now, the core apps on the iPad, things like Pages and Keynote, actually have the ability for you to insert audio within them. So if I go into Keynote, and I find my pupils presentation. So let's imagine that the pupils have airdropped this to me. Now, I would always suggest that you tell pupils to put their name within the title, so that when you get lots of them different ones airdropped to you, you know whose is whose. Now, if I come in here, John has done his basically Keynote presentation about the different biome, the desert, and about the different animals that live within it. Now, I could obviously give him written feedback, I could use a rubric, but sometimes it's nice, as we said, to give that personalised audio feedback. Now, I could insert audio on each slide, or I could just insert a longer piece of audio on the first slide. To do this, if you are using iOS 16, you tap the picture, so in the middle you've got some options here, you tap the one that looks like a photo, and then you tap record audio. Then a blue bar will come along the top and that shows you you're in the recording feature, and there's a record button at the bottom. Now if I tap that, it'll start recording my voice as I give feedback to John. So John, I think this is a really, really good front cover. I like that you've included a picture here and your title. However, I think you could maybe do a little bit more detail, like a caption or a quote or something to start this off. As soon as I hit stop, I can preview it back by tapping the button on the left, or I can edit it if I want to take certain parts out or if I want to snip either end of it. If I'm not happy, I can tap the back button at the top right hand side and re-record. I can also carry on as well, so if I want to, I can go to the next slide and I can then continue to record about this one, which is quite handy. When I feel like I'm ready, I can then tap insert, and that's going to insert, as you can see here, this little speaker, and I can place this anywhere on John's report, and when he then comes into this, or I then share it back with him, he can then tap that, it'll start to hear it play back. So it's a nice and simple way when you're in any of those core iPad or Apple apps to insert audio within them.